This so that everyone can know exactly what's going on. I'm currently in a custody battle with Joshua Powell. In case you're not familiar, he plays for the Los Angeles Lakers. I want to start by saying that this is not to defame him or to bash him or to try to ruin his reputation. We have been in this custody battle for over 2 years now, and this is actually a last resort of mine. I'm not getting no cooperation from him in any way, shape, or form. All I'm getting is opposition. So this is why I am doing this. Josh and I were engaged to be married, and we were in a relationship for 3 years. And out of our 3-year relationship, we had a beautiful baby girl who's going to be 3 next month. Josh Powell and his attorneys tricked me into not showing up for a court date. And now I'm in a predicament that is making it extremely difficult for me to have any type of interaction with my child. Me and Josh Powell began having difficulties in our relationship when he began to play for the Clippers and we moved to LA. On October 30th, we had a court date scheduled 2 years ago. Prior to the court date, I received an email from his attorneys telling me that the court date was canceled because me and Josh agreed that we would handle things outside of court and that there was no need for us to go through the court system in regards to our child. On October 29th, Josh Powell got up, pretended like he was going to practice, and actually didn't go to practice. He took a personal day off and flew to Dallas, Texas, and went before the judge while we were in our same home in the same bed. I did not find out until a couple of days later. On October 31st, he came home with 2 of his male friends and kicked me and Pateince out of our home. And he wouldn't even give us a hotel room for the night. I ended up finding out that he went before the judge a few days later because he had me served with some papers showing that he had custody of our child and I only could see her every other weekend. I was shocked and devastated. I immediately began looking for attorneys, but he left me and Pateince in such a bad position. He left us destitute that I was not able to find legal representation in enough time. And plus, I was looking for legal representation in the wrong state. Our court case is in Dallas, Texas, and I was looking for attorneys in California. I didn't know any better because I never even got a moving violation in a car before. Joshua Powell has made it extremely difficult for me to have any type of interaction with my child. I have not seen her since she was taken away from me. She was taken away from me when she was 15 months, and I have not seen her since. I have not kissed her or touched her or any of that. I have called Josh and begged him, please let me see my child. Please stop this. But he will not call me and he will not communicate with me in any way, shape, or form. Before there is change, there has to be awareness. And no one really knows what's going on. Joshua has isolated our baby from everything that she knows and loves. He has isolated her away from me, from my mom, my dad, my uncles and aunties and nephews and nieces, family and friends. Everything Pateince knew and loved. No one in my family has seen her since she was 15 months old, and she's going to be 3 in July. It was really, really hard for me to get proper representation quick enough to fight the case that had fell before me. Because Joshua Powell cleared out my bank account, stole my car in the middle of the night, took my baby away, and kept every earthly possession I ever had. I am emotionally devastated because I am so empty without my child. Me and her were so close. We dressed alike sometimes. We would go to the park, go swimming, have cute little parties. I remember I would wake up in the morning and she would come and give me a kiss to wake me up. Now all I have are memories. Josh won't even send me a picture of my child. I send her birthday gifts and they get returned to sender. I am so empty and so sick over this. And no one really knows what's going on. I'm not after things. I just want to be reunited with my child. All I can do is call her because I have supervised visitations. I have supervised visitations because Joshua left her with 2 of his homeboys. And when I found out, I went and got her, and I would not return her until we came to some type of agreement as to what was going on. So what he did, he went to court and had me slapped with some type of penalty to where I only can get supervised visitations in a whole nother state. I need help, and I want to be reunited with my child, and I want to be in my child's life. I was just reading in the OC Register that my child may be over 2,000 miles away. So not only is our daughter now with me, she's not even with him. So basically our child is being treated like an orphan. This is absolutely unnecessary. And Josh does not realize the emotional devastation that it causes on a child to be away from her mother. Me and Josh agreed that if anything happened between us, that I would have our child and he would see her when he can. And I even have an email from his attorney stating that exact thing. I have proof of everything that I'm saying. I have no problem at all showing and proving what I'm saying. What person will isolate an infant from her mother, from her grandmother, from her uncles and nephews and nieces and friends? Who would do that? I miss my baby so much. I try and be strong, but it's hard because I don't know who she's with. And when I call, all I get is confrontations. If anybody can help me be reunited with my child and help me get justice served, you can contact me at Emily Peniche 29. That's EMILYPENICHE 29 at gmail.com. There's so much more to this. There's so much more to this. I just hope someone has a heart and cares and is willing to help. Thank you and God bless.